sweeping their last series, they're riding a nice wave of momentum into the conference finals.
Yeah, they really are. Now, we'll see if that gap between series takes any of that momentum away. We like to get as much rest as possible in the postseason, but you also don't want to get rusty.
And the Milwaukee Stars out there with Damian Lillard, and it's Kuzma in at the 3, small forward. And here's Brown for 3, knocks.
Coming with Brown, he is a ruthless sniper outside.
Kuzma pass to Prince. Now Lillard. Oh, they get a hand on it. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. The 3 from Prince. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Pritchard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Tatum. Giannis with the rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Here's Prince. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Now one misses. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. And he's good on the second. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's White. Outside, Brown. Again, the miss by Boston.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
And Porzingis with the block.
Big time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
From 10 feet away. That one off the back iron and out. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's the floater. Here's Sims. And he banks in the layup.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside White. Pass to Brown. They need this. Blocked! Here's Prince. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defended by Porzingis. The 3 for Prince. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Prince has got 7 points.
I just love the ball move.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Al Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Sims. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Jackson, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Now here's Lillard, guarded closely. Can't get it to fall. Celtics trail by 10. Here's Hauser. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Milwaukee. They're on an 11-3 run. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Out to Lillard. Back to Porter. Now Lillard, an easy 2 on the layup.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And here's Brown. From deep three-point land. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Kevin Porter is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then it's Jackson. And it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Cornette's checked in for Boston. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Sims. Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. Kuzma's checked in for Jackson. And Prince is subbed in for Porter Jr. Giannis striding in. Nice D from Horford. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. You better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Prince. Misses the 3. Celtics trail by 4. Inside. Horford can't hit. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Prince can't hit. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Boston with some changes. Porzingis comes in for Cornette. And Pritchard is subbed in for Hauser. And so Tatum nails both of them.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
Here's Porter. And miss after miss right now. Boston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Boston again missing. Milwaukee in the lead. Lillard left side. It's stolen by Tatum. The leaner. And he drops that one in. Tatum's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Boston with some changes. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Horford. And it's White in for Holiday. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Jackson comes in for Kuzma. And Porzingis with the block.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Down low. Here's Brown. And he misses the go-ahead basket. The Bucks have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Lillard right side. Jackson outside. Porter looks it over. Here's Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Basket counts. Tatum's got 11 here in the quarter alone. A minute 22 left in the first half. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard finishing with authority.
And get up, Dame. Mr. Lillard taking flight.
Boston trailing. Tatum with it. He's got 11. Three-pointer. Nope, 4 for 7 now.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, too much Giannis.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
White, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. Up top, White. On the wing, Tatum. Antetokounmpo covering. Tatum on the drive. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Here's Lillard. He can't get it to go. Tatum with some nice D. 16 feet out. White for 3. Sinks the tray. White's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Sims. Sims has got 5 rebounds tonight. Porter from outside. And that's not going to go. Misses him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody, to our Game 1 coverage. It's a tight one indeed for the Milwaukee Bucks.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
Looking at how the Celtics... Thanks, as always.
And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
His performance shows no sign of any nerves. Great job controlling your emotion.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They lead by 1. Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5.
Oh, look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Porter pass to Jackson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Jackson. Trent, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so Jackson nails both of them. Here's White. Outside, Brown. Shoots over Jackson. Brown can't hit.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Portis finds Porter. He drops it from range. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. It's a close game here in Boston. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Porter. Boston with a rebound. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. White, the pass to Porzingis. Misses in close.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Jackson. And Prince is subbed in for Porter Jr. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Pass to Tatum. Looking to win the run. Oh, Tatum with a throwdown.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Celtics making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Lillard comes in for Trent. Tatum against Antetokounmpo.
Milwaukee. Dorian Prince. First personal foul. First team foul.
Brown looking around. Tatum with a screen. Shoots from the elbow.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball. Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Celtics trail by 6. Now here's Holiday. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. On the wing, Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
It's Kuzma with the miss. The Celtics have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard, defended by Lillard. Pritchard, the pass to Holiday. Again, the miss by Boston. Here's Milwaukee. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Back to Prince. Pass to Lillard. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And they get it back. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Prince can't hit. Fires from way outside. He can't hit that time. And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks ahead, leading by 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He seemed pleased with this team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there. And let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
As always, Allie, thank you. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. We've got Damian Lillard, Bobby Portis out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Prince, and it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics, trailing by 8. Shoots, pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Lillard passes to Kuzma. And here's Lillard. Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Lillard. Pass to Kuzma. Off the mark there with a 3. Celtics trail by 6. Holiday taking his time here. Tatum with it. Defended by Portis. Tatum passes to Holiday. And here's Tatum, defended by Portis. And the call will be against Bobby Portis. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornette. Brown comes in for Horford. White, he's checked in for Hauser. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Sims. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Portis. Jackson, he's checked in for Kuzma. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Here's Lillard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum.
And just too good of a shooter for the D not to react to Lillard's pump fake.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Tatum, good.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. They kick it out to Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just a huge shot by Porzingis. He welcomes the chance to come up big for his team.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Different look for Milwaukee. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Kuzma comes in for Jackson. And Prince is subbed in for Porter Jr. Out to Lillard. Back to Antetokounmpo. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th. Pass to Sims. And stolen by Porzingis. Tatum feeling it out a bit. To the wing, right side. Porzingis with a screen on Lillard to the middle. KP wrecks the rim.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. Tatum inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And no surprise here, at this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge, make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many...
The play will be reviewed under NBA
after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Porter Jr. comes in for Prince. He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Lillard. To the wing on the left. Money from deep!
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Porter against White. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. Misses the tray. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And now we've got an intentional foul. So the first one drops. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
And here's Brown for 3. Off target with the shot. And so it's Milwaukee who scrape by with the win. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball. We knocked down shots. But most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.